After the break for the World Championships, the sprinters were back in action in Drammen for round 12 of the World Cup in a sprint classic, and the Norwegian fans were out in force to support their athletes. The women were up first, and Skistad with bib number 1 and Jonas Sundling with bib number 3 were setting the early pace. Behind them, Laura Gimler and Tyrell Weng were trying to get back on terms, but the world champion was out in front into the final bend, and the top 4 were separated by just a metre or so. But it was Skistad out in front, being chased down by Weng in the yellow bib and Gimler in the black suit, with Sundling out in the white. But Skistad, the 24-year-old, kept them all at bay and was the only skier to break 2 minutes 50, and she did it in the final. Second in the semi-final behind Sundling, the 24-year-old, crossing the line first for only her second career podium and second win in the venue. She made her World Cup debut back in 2018. So confirmation then of the Women's Sprint Classic final result: Skistad from Sundling, with Weng of Norway in third. And in the overall World Cup standings, Weng extends her lead over Diggins of the United States and Niskanen of Finland. Congratulations then to Kristin Skistad of Norway, who gives the home fans something to cheer about as she takes this Women's Sprint Classic. Into the men, and it was heavily dominated by Norway, who had 5 of the 6 athletes involved. Just Richard Jouve of France was breaking the monopoly. Klaebo in the white hat led the way, but there was a stumble by Anske Evensen that allowed Jouve to go to the front. But despite opening up several metres over Klaebo, the world champion had the Frenchman in his sights. And into the final bend, it was Klaebo out in front, with Jouve leading the rest of the pack. Behind him were Northug and Evensen, but it was all about Klaebo as he powered away from the rest. Valnes of Norway also put in a late charge, but in front of his home fans, Klaebo even had time to look around and savour the victory as he left everyone in his wake. So Johannes Klaebo, his 7th sprint win of the season. In 9 sprint races he has contested, and he was second in the other 2. Behind him, Valnes gets his first Sprint World Cup podium since Oberstdorf in January 2022, and Jouve his 4th individual podium of the season. In the overall, Klaebo extends his lead with a Paul Goldberg.
Oh, it's always special. I love this type of city sprints, and it's been a while since I was here last time, so pretty fun to be back.
So congratulations to Johannes Klaebo as he continues to dominate this World Cup sprint season. Well, that's it from Drammen. The next stop for the cross-country skiers is Falun in Sweden. Don't forget to download the FIS app to stay up to date with all the news from the cross-country scene.